Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. The MATIC chart is currently following the yellow wave count, which is the bullish count. Yes, a bearish count is still possible, even though we have moved up quite high, but it's not too high for a B wave. So it is at this stage still possible for a breakdown to occur. With the latest high, I don't have to adjust support, so that's fine. We can really only say that the white wave count is very likely. Well, it is likely, but we can really only say with clarity that the white count is what's playing out if we see a break below 61 cents. The 61 cent level is the golden ratio, and it is the key pivot in such a diagonal structure that will distinguish between basically here the yellow count, which would allow for another high in wave 5, circle wave 5, which will then tell us that, yeah, we have a 5-wave move up. That is a strong indication that the trend to the upside has basically started. And then we can watch for a 3-wave pullback, which will be quite deep potentially and could provide an entry point for a pullback trade. I mean, this one would be as well, this wave 4, but the most likely, you want to have ideally reward and risk and probabilities on your side. If you enter, for example, in the support box for wave 4, then you don't really have necessarily probabilities on your side. I would still be leaning towards it, but the thing is you only have 3 waves up at the moment, which means it's still sort of uncertain if we will get really into a lasting uptrend. We can really only say that with more clarity after we have seen 5 waves up, and then the 3-wave pullback would provide a reward and risk setup that's favorable, and it would give you a good likelihood that the market will hold support and will form a higher low. Because after 5 waves up, we already have the first condition fulfilled that the trend to the upside is unfolding. We need 5 waves up that are large enough not to be part of a smaller correction. So, it's all there are certain things that go with it. But anyway, at the moment, I'm focusing on the yellow count. But at the moment, yellow and white, yellow and white, they are moving together. Basically, they are both 3 wave moves. And we are currently tracking here this... the movement in the C wave of wave 3. They are 3-wave moves because in the diagonal, the subwaves are corrective. So I've got an A wave here, I've got a B wave, and the C wave to the upside seems to have only created 3 waves so far, 1, 2, 3, but we need 5 waves in a C wave. So, I mean, it's technically possible that this was the wave 4 here, okay, and this was the 5, but it's only 3 waves. So maybe wave 4 is still unfolding, would give us one more high. And then ideally, at some point, I mean, that can still extend higher, quite a bit. But we're getting, into the mature stage. It's probably best how to talk about it really and how to call it. We're getting into the mature stage of this wave 3. And then at some point, the wave 4 needs to play out. And this wave 4 support needs to shift with the price. So if the price moves a little higher, we have to move up the support. Any structural resistance levels, well, to be honest, the obvious one would be here at 89 cents. This larger degree wave 4, structural resistance, which was resistance in July already. Okay, the July high. So it seems at least a reasonable expectation that we will get rejected there, but we'll see. It's just a level, it's just a pivot to overcome. But at the moment, if you look at this, the wave 3 is already pretty much extended. Way longer than the wave 1, but it's only 3 waves, and the C wave might just need one more high. So that's sort of how I see it, my interpretation. And then a wave 4 should still happen, which should be a nice, deep, healthy wave 4. Roughly the same length time-wise as the wave 2. The wave 2 was a sharp correction, so wave 4 could be sideways, which means it could be a flat structure, a boring triangle, or something like that. Important would be it's holding 61 cents, and then we can look at a 5th wave to the upside. That might reach $1 roughly. And then an ABC pullback should start in a 3-wave correction in a wave 2. Yeah, that's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.